Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for another very special Rye review in the 32 Rye Tournament. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, joined by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
Tony G. Like, share, subscribe, and follow me on TikTok, Tony the Rod 2.0.
So the one we got here tonight is Jefferson straight rye whiskey finished in cognac casks. Fascinating to me. I've never had a whiskey finished in cognac, let alone a rye.
Yeah, this is intriguing. I really enjoyed the minor case that was rye finished in sherry cask. Really, really like that. So I'm eager to try another cask finished rye, and a lot of people go crazy over Jefferson. So this is intriguing.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I've been kind of fascinated about this one because I wonder, is it going to complement or contrast?
It seems like it would be such a stark contrast. So this could go either way.
So, folks, and for those who don't know, we are having a 32 Rye tournament where we will determine what will ultimately be the Rye of Extreme, and this is one of the entrants, one of two finished Ryes in the entire tournament. So we shall see how it goes, but let's see if it hits the nose.
Oh, marvelous.
I was about to say a little bit more molassesy dark chocolate sweetness on top of your typical rye aromas.
Yeah, I wonder why. Could it maybe be that finishing?
No.
No, that's a great nose. Oh, marvelous nose.
It would take me a minute to say this is a rye if I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know if I would come to the conclusion.
I mean, I'd eventually get there, but it'd take me a minute.
I don't know. Yeah, I would struggle with this one if I was guessing. Really nice nose. I'm
quite curious.
It's a rough, gravelly rye, but then that finish really shines at the end, and just kind of buttery,
candied apple.
Yeah, it's like a buttery melt at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, the front is a little rough, and then it just kind of
the front is very rye, like almost prototypical to rye, and then. So, yeah, the finishing and the cognac really rounded out the edges.
Wow, very sweet. I can see why they chose this particular whiskey to finish in such a decadent cask, because maybe without the finish, this would really lack something.
Yeah, I think it would just be a really rough rye.
Yeah, this definitely complements it.
Yep, so they finished it in a cognac cask, and now
Indeed they did.
I was holstering that for way too long. But yeah, I personally love cognac. And so I'm not getting a whole lot of cognac here. And I'm not like, oh, clearly this is a Remy Martin or a Hennessy, or no, I'm not going to be able to pick that out for you. But interesting stuff.
Very.
So now, Tony, we get to the very hard part of our task here. The grading. And for those who don't know, we grade on a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E. Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as a rye, as a whiskey, as a cask-aged spirit. It's shelving. And for those new to the show, the secret 5th question. So, Tony, as a rye whiskey, how would you rate this?
As a rye, this is definitely unique. I wish I could tell you what I was expecting, but
yeah, if you had expectations coming into this, just leave them at the door, because this is going to be different from anything you expected when you were buying it.
As a rye, I'm going to go. This isn't fair at all, but as a rye, I'm going to go 2.75.
I was going to be pretty close. I was going to give it 3 as a rye, because this is not.
The only reason I didn't go 3 was because it took the cognac finish to make this as good as it is. So, yeah. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Just as a standalone rye, this probably wouldn't have been fantastic.
True. Now, as a whiskey.
As a whiskey, 3.5. I'm
going to stick with 3 as a whiskey. This is one that you can cocktail. This is one that you can do some very interesting things with. I would think, God, I don't know if on the rocks.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I was about to say on the rocks, but I don't think. This could work in some cocktails, though. Now, cask-aged spirit, I'm going to go 325 because that's really where all the excellence comes out in this, is it's casking, it's aging, and the marrying of the rye with the cognac.
94 proof rye with a cognac finish as a cask-aged spirit. 4. Because they found something that was all right. They found the correct way to make it better. And this is delightful. Yeah, 4.
4 stars.
This one's all over the place on the grading.
Yeah, it kind of is. Not nearly as much for me, but it is for you. Goodness gracious. Okay, so then this is going to be an interesting question.
Yep.
It's shelving.
It's a pretty bottle. It's a unique pour, but middle.
Honestly, gosh, I'm gonna go with, for now, until we see how it finishes in the Rye Tournament, bottom shelf for me.
Wow. Okay.
To thine own self be true. It's a good mixer. That's what I would use this for the most, because that cognac finish is going to complement your sweeteners, and it's actually going to work out for you. Let's see. I'm going to go with, now we go to the secret 5th question.
Yes.
There we are. This bottle cost me, I want to say, almost $55 USD. When this goes empty, will I seek another one? The answer entirely depends on how it finishes in the 32 Rye Tournament.
I really like this. If I saw this somewhere and I wanted a rye, I would definitely consider this as a pour, but I don't know that I'd rush out and buy this right this second, because it's very niche and it appeals to me. Don't get me wrong, but I'd probably look for it on special before I paid the standard retail.
Understandable. So, Tony, this one we now send off into the 32 Rye Tournament.
Yes.
How it will finish as a finished whiskey, we will find out, and you will have to find out here at the K.O.E. Nation, where you will have to subscribe right here. And folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this review of Jefferson's Cognac Cask Finished Rye Whiskey. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. Signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
Tony freaking G. Thanks for coming in.
Later, folks.
Smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive. Nice. El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah. See.